Hi, everybody. It's Stacey Sobel with What Happens at Data Driven 2021 this September, and we're going to be co-located at America's Beauty Show. And today I have one of our speakers, Barry Quinn. He's the general manager for Forest for North America. Hi, Barry. How are you?
Hey, Stacey. How are you?
I'm good. We're good. We're gearing up. We're getting ready for Data Driven. We're excited.
It's exciting, yeah.
And you have a topic that has a very provocative title. It's Recapturing Retail Profits in the Age of Amazon.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm sure people have read articles and seen webinars and different things over the years around Amazon and the impact it has on our industry and our community. And yeah, that's something we've thought a lot about for a couple of years now, but I think we understand it better than ever. So I think we're ready more than ever to tackle it in some way and bring some power to businesses.
Well, that will be helpful, because I know that's one of the things that keeps owners up at night. Absolutely. And a lot of their profit from the salon comes out of retail, and you don't want to see that shrink. So why do you think retail is such an important part of the client experience for salon clients?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. Like ultimately, like we and our salons are here to serve and make people look and feel great. Retail is a hugely important part of that, obviously. And effectively, it completes the look and feel long after the client's appointment and the time that they spend with you in salon. And generally speaking, as everybody knows, listening to this, the person best served to recommend and tailor the specific client and to the person is generally their stylist. However, 94% of professional hair care products are not sold in salon, and that's a huge problem, and we have to tackle that now.
So how has the landscape been changing for retail and salons in recent years?
Yeah, and I mean, obviously the subject of what we're going to talk about is the likes of Ulta and Amazon in particular have raised a whole ton of competitive challenges when it comes to retail for salons over the last couple of years. And it's driven real change on people's spending habits and consumers' habits. And I'm sure everybody listening, as I said, has at some point tried to learn more about this, or attended a webinar, attended maybe a talk, or read a blog on this impact. But I don't think we've ever really been fully ready to tackle it or to understand how we can make an impact against it, because it feels like you're taking on a joint because you are taking on a joint. However, there is hidden power, I think, that we don't fully understand because we're constantly looking at the challenges. And that is something I'll talk about. But we do understand it more than ever. We have a ton of data from different sources, particularly over the last 18 months, on how people reacted to the events of the last 18 months. And I think more than ever, we're ready to do something here, and to do it in a way that it brings that profit and it brings that retail spend back into the business. So I do think we understand it more, and that's the difference today than over the last few years.
And I still say that it's easy when that salon is when that client is in the salon, it's still easier for them to take that retail home with them than it is to go home and order it. So part of that is in the consultation and making sure you're meeting their needs. But then being there somewhere and having an online presence when they're out in the middle, but they're in between services and then they need a product, is really important.
Yeah, and I think that's really important because everybody knows that, what you just said there is like the best place and the best opportunity is when the person in front of you. And everybody knows that. And I'm sure they've heard it a million times, this is the opportunity. But still, it's a struggle, and still haven't fully figured it out. So I personally speaking myself, because I've had that conversation so many times, and also in Forest, we have that conversation every day. I don't want to tell people, oh, this is the best opportunity, because everyone knows that. It's like, what can we actually do now to help you with that? Instead of telling you what you should be doing, what we want to give you something that's going to do that for you. So that's, I think, I won't get everything away there, but that's something you'll learn more about at Data Driven.
So that's the little tease there for our audience right now, why they need to come listen to your session.
Yeah, well, like there's like a lot of salons that there's a ton of salons out there that run without a profit. That's something that everybody knows about. And we know that, and we know that based on activity, there's something that happens in every single salon where every single business in this industry has a group of true fans. And that can be different in size depending on the size of the business. And that's a concept I want to drill down on more, because that is a real hidden power that I don't think people fully realize the power of that and what you can actually do with that in, like, obviously the best possible sense of the word power. I mean that, you know, when it comes to fans. And yeah, like, I mean, fundamentally what we want to give on the day, or what I want to give on the day, is more information about that hidden power that each salon has, that we can use that to make progress. And, you know, Forrest has been around for 17 years now. And that data driven, you know, what I want to go into more, as well as the fundamentals, what I've talked about there, is we are going to launch something that's actually going to help you practically in this area to fight back here. And in the 17 years, you know, that we've been around, there hasn't been many features or many products that we've launched where it's made me sit up and think, well, we're on, like, you know, this is really going to change something for a lot of people. And, you know, the talk is called, you can recapture retail profit in the age of Amazon, and, you know, you can work it out between yourself. That's what we're going to talk about, and that's what that feature is going to be around. So if you come along on the day, you're going to learn much more about that and actually have something tangible to take away as well that we think is going to bring tremendous results. So I can't wait to talk about it and launch it on the day. It will be the first global launch of the feature as well. So data driven will be the first place in the world where people get to hear about this.
Oh, we're excited. We love being first. And we also love it when you and some of our other speakers dig into the data vault and unearth some of those learnings that you've come across. So we're very excited for that, Barry. For everybody out there, Data Driven will be co-located at America's Beauty Show, September 12th and 13th. And to learn more about our schedule and to get your tickets, go to datadrivensalon.com. Barry, thanks so much. Can't wait to see you in September. And we're excited to hear this presentation.
Thanks a million, Stacey. Can't wait to see everybody in person. It's been a while. So
yeah, it's been a long time, right?
Yeah, there'll be a lot of hugs and lots of songs sang, if it's anything like the usual parties that we have. Yeah.
And maybe a few cocktails too. So good to see you, Barry. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Stacey. See you.